Hi, today is 12:3 central angles and arcs. We're going to start today with the semicircle. Now, the main thing about today is we're going to learn how to name all of this new stuff, okay? So you probably know a semicircle is just half of a circle, which is 180 degrees. Now, the semicircle is a weird one because we can name it with two or three letters. Okay, so there's going to be points on this semicircle. And sometimes there's multiple letters, or sometimes there's just two. Mainly, it's just to avoid confusion. So, on this diagram here, if I only drew this much and wanted you to tell me the name of this entire semicircle, if I said, hey, look at arc A, B, you would understand I'm going all the way from A to B. And honestly, if it was a full circle, like I can't draw a full circle, but you get the idea. If I went the other direction from A to B this way, it really doesn't matter because it's still 180 degrees. And that's why sometimes we use two letters, sometimes we use three letters. So they're always capital, and you have to put an arc on top. It's not straight. Now, if I really wanted you to go across the top, I could do a CB, and that way you would know to go across this top. But they both mean the same thing. They all mean 180 degrees. Now, we have minor arcs and major arcs. Now, you may guess minor means smaller, major means bigger. So, minor is less than 180, and major is more or greater than 180. Now, we have to use two letters with minor arcs and three letters with major arcs. Okay. And so that's to avoid confusion. Now, a minor arc, if I said, okay, it's this red area here. If I said, look at this little red arc, and I just said AB, you would know to look at the shorter distance. Or, I'm sorry, AC. Look at the shorter distance between them. Okay. Because first, I'm using two letters, so I know it's less than 180. Now we have the same picture over here, but I want this big red. And do you see here that if I said, look at arc AC, that's only two letters, and you would look at the shorter distance. So on this one, you would actually need another letter. So I'm going to add a letter like B over here. And so you would have to call this A, B, C. Now the order kind of matters. Like the endpoints have to go first and last, but you could say C, B, A and put the arc on top. And for the first one, you could say C, A. So either of those work, and that's a really bad arc. Okay. Now, a central angle is just an angle where the vertex is at the center of the circle. Okay. And so we have lots of different kinds of angles, and it's important to remember central angle is at the center. And we will find out that the measurement will be the same as the angle. So if this is an 80-degree angle, that means its arc is also 80 degrees. Okay. And that's coming. I'm just getting ahead of myself. All right. Now, I tried to do the arc on my computer and it didn't want to work. Okay. So this is arc addition postulate 10, and it's like betweenus of points or betweenus of rays. It's just when you add two little arcs together, you get a big arc. So you add the blue little arc and you add the red little arc, and you get the combination of both of them added together. So this is minor arc and minor arc, and together they equal a major arc. Notice the three letters. Now we have a reflex angle. We rarely talk about these, and it's just an angle that has a measure more than 180 degrees. Now, on the other hand, we have things that we need to use all the time, okay? And I already started, write this down. So remember a while ago, and I think I used 80 degrees. If this angle's 80, then this arc out here is 80. Whenever you want to justify doing that, you're going to use the definition of degree measure. Okay, not definition of central angle, definition of degree measure. Everyone gets this wrong every year. Please listen and write this down. Okay, so let's go back up to Theorem 61. In a circle, equal chords have equal arcs. Okay, so this is a chord and this is a chord.